I wasn't added to stage. Probably didn't hear me. Hi, guys. We're back at the board. I have my hand up. I have not been called on yet. Hey, Kakan, welcome in. Thank you for your support, babe. Appreciate you. So it's a shame a couple of my clips didn't work. 3 of them didn't work. I had put so much time and effort into that show, and then 3 of my clips didn't work. But that means I still got 10 in because I had 13 clips. I had a lot. There was a lot that went on yesterday. Mostly Laura and Audit, and then, there was Mark Bunker coming out, and then the whole Amir coming out. That was exciting. So there was a lot that happened yesterday. A lot to choose from. I am awake, but I don't want to be. I don't want to be. I want to be taking a nap. Yeah, I know. So much happened yesterday, Professor. It was an exciting day in the SPTV FCMTO world. As it often can be. Can you see my flower? Here, I'll show you. Isn't that beautiful? That's Monica's flower from Monica's Garden, Creative Monica in Norway. It's from last summer. Beautiful. Just stunning. I'm a flowers girl. Love flowers. No one's in the room yet, and they haven't called on me yet. But we're only 17 minutes out, so it will be happening before long. Yeah, I love Monica too, Gakan. She's so sweet, so supportive. I don't know. Can I wait? It's 16 minutes now. Can I wait 16 minutes and not nod off? We'll see. We'll see. You'll have to keep me awake, Kakan. Pinch me. Pinch me. Keep me awake. I could get some knitting done. It's a good way to stay awake because you have to think about what you're doing. But if you're too tired and knit, you make mistakes. Same as drunk knitting. People that drink wine while knit, they think they're going along great and doing great, and then the next morning they look at it and they're like, "What the heck? I made a mistake 10 rows back." Well, it says I have 2 people here, but I only see you in chat.
Audio test 1, 2, 3.
Well, TJ's awake and in operation mode. We have a lurker.
Good morning to our attendees who are joining us on the virtual platform.
That would be me.
If you would like to offer public comment, I'm going to ask you to unmute. If you'd please unmute and identify yourself for the record in which item you'd like to speak on. I'll record your information and call upon you when we reach your item. Good morning, Georgina.
Good morning, TJ. All agenda items and public comment, please.
Thank you. I have you down for public comment and multiple agenda item commentary.
Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and put you back on mute and lower your hand. And if there is anyone else listening on the YouTube channel and you'd like to join on Zoom and offer public comment or commentary on our agenda items, the link is provided on all of our agendas. And the time now is 9:46. We should get started with the board meeting in approximately 14 minutes. Thank you.
Kakan, I did see that. I loved it. It was great. It was great. In fact, you must have missed my Monday show because I featured that on my Monday show. I really enjoyed that. It was informative and entertaining, and it was just great to see the two ladies out there getting shit done. They were excellent. The two of them together was really, really great. In fact, it's funny you mentioned it because I went to play one of the clips Monday, and for some reason it had dissolved. So I played another section, but then today that clip suddenly appeared. When I clicked on a button, it popped up. So I might go ahead and play it tomorrow just because it's fascinating. It's the clip where Nibs said that one of the things, or the main thing that woke him up, that got him out in 59, was that in 1958, Hubbard tried to get him to steal an H-bomb, asked him to devise a plan on how to steal an H-bomb. And Hubbard Jr. was like, what the hell? I mean, figuratively. What the hell? I have kids. This is insane. This man's a lunatic. And that was one of the main things that got him out. He'd seen other signs along the way, but that was like the final nail in the coffin for him. So I mentioned it because I didn't find the clip, but I went ahead and talked about it. And then today I found the clip, so I'm going to play that tomorrow. It's fascinating. That's what I thought. Yeah, you remember. Well, we watch, you and I and some of these other people, we watch so much. We can't remember what we saw and where we saw it. Like I saw something the other day I wanted to feature, and I featured another clip from someone else, and I was like, someone else was talking about that, but now I don't remember which stream. Hey, good morning. Oh, she said it's a question mark because she stayed up late as per usual. This is early for Scooter Mom. If you don't know Scooter Mom, then you don't know Scooter Report. You got to check that out. Go to Scooter's Anti-Cult Report. She does amazing interviews, and she did a nice discussion / interview with Hey Carrie Ann last night. So definitely worth seeing. Yes, it is a good morning. I am so tired, Scooter Mom. I got to keep talking or I might nod off. But yeah, it was good to see you last night. I featured you on my show today. I know you probably haven't seen it yet since you're just probably waking up, and I do my show really early. But yeah, I featured your convo with Hey Carrie Ann on my show. You close out the show if you want to know where it was in the show, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. It's right at the end. Because that was the end of the day. You were the nighttime recap, the grand finale, as it were, in the SPTV land, for me anyway. Excuse me. So, yeah, you're welcome. I want to feature the good works I see. And yeah, you could argue that wasn't Scientology. Yeah, but you're in the Scientology community, anti-Scientology community. So I'm going to feature the good works I see in the anti-Scientology community, even if it's not specifically Scientology related, because I want to encourage everyone to go check out everyone. And also the whole Minnesota thing has been weighing on everyone's shoulders, minds. We can't escape it. And I want to do a story about it, but yet it's like, oh, do I really want to get into all of it? There's where to even begin. It's so much, and it's so devastating. But I'm no longer a political free channel. There's only so long you can keep your head in the sand before you are the problem. So, or at least part of it. And I refuse to be complicit with that lunatic and these atrocities. So I do speak out about it. I do speak out about the stupid orange shit show in office. And yeah, I will be featuring some of that work. That's why I featured Jessica Palmadessa at the Minnesota protest the other day. Yeah, it really is a shit show. Is that what you're saying? Oh, it really is weighing on everyone? Yeah, it is. So I try to keep my show upbeat and positive, but I am a show about protesters. So it's not always, not every single aspect of it has to be upbeat and positive. I just mean I want to be upbeat and positive about each person doing good work. We're not going to be tearing anyone down on my channel. If there's something horrible going on and I don't like that person, maybe I won't feature a clip from them. But if they're doing good work, I'm going to feature the good work they do. Yeah, thanks, Scooter. Scooter said that's great. She's glad I'm doing the morning show, even if she doesn't do mornings. LOL. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. I wanted to squeeze in some interviews, so I wasn't doing a clip show every day. I wanted to do every other day an interview. But so far, it took me 3 days to get someone to respond back to me. And then they responded back to me saying they're really busy during the week. So that makes sense why they couldn't respond back to me earlier. So I'm going to be interviewing someone on Saturday and pre-recording it. So I'm going to try to get some other interviews in so I can just do like every other day clips and drop an occasional interview when I need a break because, as you know, it's a lot of work to get all these clips gathered. I have to write a script or else I'll lose something, forget something. In fact, even though I have a script, I still, I still just glance at it and say what I feel. Just use the script to keep me on track. But I still forget things. Like I keep forgetting to shout out my streams in my next meeting. I forgot to shout out this stream. I forgot to shout out the police commissioner stream yesterday. So, yeah, it's still a work in progress. And I've got computer thetans. Actually, mine are internet thetans, but nonetheless, thetans are involved. Technical glitches happen. Although I guess losing a couple of clips, that was definitely computer thetans. So I got a mashup of thetans interfering and getting in the way. I have notes and I've skipped stuff without realizing. Yeah, it's really easy to do. And then the other day I intentionally skipped a section because the clip wasn't working. And then, actually that was today. And then I was like, wait a minute, where am I? You can hear me wrestling around on my papers quickly. And then on Tuesday, I made a last minute sub out. I originally had planned on doing a certain person, Henry. And then I was like, no, I'm going to do someone else. I put that person in. And then I was like, nope, back to Henry. So, yeah, it makes it easy to lose track of where you are in your notes. But yeah, I have to keep notes because, I stumble over finding the right word from nerves or distraction. So there's key points I want to shout out that I don't want to forget. So I write out the whole script. Whether I follow the script, that's another thing. Like I said, I don't necessarily follow it. I just skim along it and say a few things from it. I don't say it verbatim. As I get better at it and more confident, I'll just do like an outline, do it that way. But right now I still get a little tongue-tied, a little nervous. So I write it all out. So if I really get tongue-tied and nervous, I can just read from the script. Which never sounds as authentic though, right? So eventually I'll get to the point where I'm not doing the script. I'm just doing an outline. Used to write an entire script. Yeah, that's because you're an old pro at it now. You've gotten comfortable. I'm still in the script stage. Donna said good morning. She's in the background listening. Good morning, Donna. Thanks for supporting everyone, Donna. I saw you there in Burbank last night, supporting Audit and Laura. That was great last night. They had a item on their agenda specifically addressing human trafficking. So Audit in LA got to speak directly on that. That was really great. There's Laura now. She just entered the scene. Hey, Laura. Nice to see you, Laura. I notice in my stream when I listen to it back, like every other time I say Lara, Laura, Lara, Laura. So I'm working on that. And then same with Henry. I say Henry, 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 Henry. Yeah, Human Trafficking Month for the city of Burbank, anyway. I don't know if that's a nationwide. Donna said last night was so awesome that this month is Human Trafficking Month. Yeah, it was pretty good stream last night. I enjoyed watching it. I was trying to take clips and watch her, and at the same time I was doing my Amy short on my phone, because in between trying to get the AI to do the right thing, it's just waiting. So while I was waiting, I was watching Audit and taking clips from Audit. So I was back and forth so I can get as much done as quickly as possible and get back to it. Speaking of, hey, good morning, Laura. I just said hi to you on stream. And I was saying I watched my show back, and it's like every other time I say Laura, Lara, Laura, Lara. So I'm working on that. I'll try to get Lara out each time, but there's going to be an occasional Laura because I'm a dipshit and I'm tired that early in the morning. I did the same thing with Henry, Lara. I was like, Henry, Henry, Henry. Henry. So I'm working on it. I'll get your name right eventually, but I care enough to work on it and to get it right. But please forgive me when I don't get it right.
Good morning again to our.
I think she's not even there.
Staff,
she's going back and forth, so she probably doesn't have audio on.
Joining us in the
La
board hearing room.
Lara. I know.
If there are any members of the public who have not already done so and you wish to offer public comment, please fill out a speaker card located in the back of the room. Indicate which item you'd like to speak on. Hand it to me. I'll record your information for the record and call upon you when we reach your item. Good morning as well to our attendees who are joining us on the virtual platform. If there is anyone who has not already done so, I ask that you raise your hand, identify yourself for the record and which item you'd like to speak on. I'll record your information, then we'll call upon you when we reach your item. So I'll go through who we have already. We have
she
Audit
moved
LA and Lara
over just for us.
In the hearing room. And then on the Zoom platform, we have Georgina McPhee. It is 9:59. We should get started with the board meeting momentarily.
So what was I saying? I don't even know now. He made me lose my place. So, I know. I was going to say she's not only a singer, but she's a song in her own right. She's a song. Beautiful song. A gift to this world. Gift to our world. That's for sure. Love her fire and spunk and a wealth of knowledge and experience that she can share from her heart. So, huge asset to the community. So glad she started doing these meetings. Audit has been great with her getting them both out and being a team. They're a power duo. I really appreciate it. And thanks, Lara, for moving where we could see you. I did see you come in. I shouted you out when you came in. So anyway, I want to quickly look at the agenda items. So I could share screen if you want, guys, so you can see it. Let's see. Oop.
Recording in progress.
Now in record mode and ready to begin the meeting.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Public Works for Wednesday, January 28, 2026. Mr. Knight, please take roll and establish quorum.
Thank you, President Kang. President Kang, Vice President Chavez, President Pro Tem Grant, Commissioner Mitchell, and Commissioner Cardenas are present. We do have a quorum. We are joined this morning by City Attorney Representative Virginia Choi. I am TJ Knight with the Board of Public Works. President King, we have two public comment cards and two multiple agenda item comment cards submitted here in the hearing room. And we have one public comment and one multiple agenda item commenter on the virtual platform. We have no neighborhood council commentary submitted this morning.
Got it. Thank you very much. Before we get started with our public comment, just wanted to make an announcement that items 2 through 11 related to the HLA appeal will be continued to Friday, February 6, 2026. So items 2 through 11 are continued to Friday, February 6, 2026. So for today's purposes, we will not hear public comment on HLA, but we will hear them on February 6th. So today for multiple, you have the option of speaking about the minutes as well as agenda item number 1 for a total of 2 minutes per person. So with that, let's head over to our general public comment, which is an opportunity for the public to address the board on public interest item, and will be provided up to 1 minute per person, up to a cumulative total of 10 minutes for the general public comment segment of each regular meeting. Testimony shall be limited in content to subject matters which are within the jurisdiction of the Board of Public Works. The board may not take any action on any matters discussed during the public comment period. So we'll start with in-person speakers. Audit LA.
Go on it.
Okay, then Laura FM.
Go,
And
Laura.
as Laura approaches, if I may add that items 12 and 13 listed on today's agenda are both continued to Wednesday, February 4th. Thank you.
Hey, Big Chief.
So I guess I can only speak on, well, we're doing general public or?
Yeah, we're doing general first.
Okay,
1
so
minute.
general public. Hi, guys. So I went to the Burbank meeting yesterday, and I can't tell you how heard and cared I felt. Every single person on that board not only was listening, they were like, okay, and they openly said, we do not want Scientology in Burbank. We will not have them in Burbank. So they openly said, if you have any information or any programs that are being hidden that we're not aware of, whether they're drug-free world, whatever it is, please let us know so that they can absolutely get rid of that. I don't see that transparency here. I would love that. I can't tell you how inspired I was to have a board really hear what we're talking about. And not only that, suggesting art programs and things that can help kids and adults leaving Scientology. Not only that, they also were shocked to hear about the infiltration of homeless and the city and all of that, but that they don't believe in psychiatry and mental health.
Thank you very much. Next general public comment speaker is Audit LA.
Good morning. I'm going to follow up on what Laura just said. It's true. This was my third meeting with Burbank, the first one with their city council, but every single meeting, all of them, they're allowed to respond to you after everyone gives their public comment, they respond. Every last commissioner or city council person and commissioner and the other ones, they thanked us and they talked about how brave, like especially Laura is, and they said they're sorry for what you had to go through, what you had to endure, and they said we will do what we can. We don't want this in our area, but they're so entrenched here and it's so normalized here. And it's like so nice to go to a city where it's not, and where where they get it, and they openly say it. Like they're openly saying, no, we understand with their drug-free program, how it's, not what we want. They don't believe in mental health. They don't want that. And so I'm just going to ask, hopefully that we do better with, not with talking to us, but with stopping their presence here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now transition to our virtual platform.
Thank you, President Kang. And we have Georgina.
Hi, board. Thank you for hearing me out. I want to address the issue with the revocable permit on LRH Way. Is it revocable? Because we've proven time and time again on why it should be revoked, why it needs to be revoked, and yet it seems like you guys aren't even considering this. It's been well over a year that people have been showing you all of their violations. I think as a result of all their permit violations, this permit needs to be revoked from them. Thank you. I yield back my time.
President Kang, that concludes public commentary this morning.
Thank you very much. With that, we will close general public comment portion of today's meeting and move on to multiple agenda item public comment. The board will provide an opportunity for members of the public wishing to speak on more than one agenda item during multiple agenda item comment period for up to a minute per item, up to a total of 3 minutes per meeting. This is the only time to speak on more than one agenda item. And please identify the items that you will speak on when you are called. So for today, there's only 2 items up for public comments. So you have up to 2 minutes if you wish to speak on item number 1 and the minutes. We'll start with Audit LA.
I always talk about the NCs. Can I have a minute for the NCs?
Unfortunately, NCs are not part of the agenda.
Oh, it's not on the agenda. Okay, so usually they are. Okay, I'd like to start with the minutes, if I could. That again, I'm glad you guys are going. That you're going to Granicus, and I'm going to say Burbank. I'm like going to be referring to them a lot because to me they are. I wish they set the example, the bar standard of how cities should be doing things. And I get it's not as big of a city. This is a different entity. It's a different beast altogether. But we can learn from them. They do have where you can plug it in and look at the comments, and everything is just much better. And I wish that would be happening here. Now, as far as the sidewalks, we've been coming here. I know a lot of people come here about the sidewalks. The sidewalks are a nightmare. I just almost had to cry. I almost crashed into a person because going over the sidewalk, it's so bad that my tire got caught. And then to get out of that jam, you have to hit your gas a little bit, which then puts you in a tailspin. And it's been, and Laura see me, right? She gets scared when she sees that happening because there's no way for me to change it. My insurance is like, well, we can get you, the front wheel drives, but then I don't have what I need with the tilt, but with the mechanics. So it's really hard for people in chairs. It's hard for everybody, but I'm just saying, we just need to do more. And it just seems like the budget for like the sidewalks is so low, and it's like, I don't know why it's so low. And it's just, we have the Olympics, we have the Paralympics coming, and I'm trying to imagine all these people, right, in their chairs or just, all these needs. And there's so many, but with there's I had to go over like a mountain, like just to go down the sidewalk. They're like, I guess it's from earthquakes, it's like an A-frame type of thing, but they're so high and it doesn't seem like there's anything being done. And also I do want to bring up the Scientology sidewalks too, that they are working on it themselves with their slave labor, but that needs to be permitted. But I'm, and I think you are hopefully pressuring them to fix it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, we have Laura FM.
Okay, hi. So I want to speak on the minutes first and then the sidewalks as well. So the minutes, again, like I said, when I went to Burbank, everything was very clear. They were writing notes, like everything that anybody was saying. There's a lot of care in that. It made me want to go move to Burbank and jump on their board and help them, because nothing on the board that I saw made me feel resentful or like nobody was listening. They were all very, it's hard to say, but it's like, if you don't show on the minutes, you have Granicus now, so you could show very clearly what's happening. Not only that, you can actually mark your YouTube videos of the date timestamp, so it's very easy for people who want to say, hey, look, I brought this up at Public Works. It just needs to be more care. I know you guys do care. I've literally kind of interacted with one-on-one with all of you, and I know you care, so I just wish there's something you really can do individually that would show that we're being heard and that something's actually being moved in terms of not giving Scientology's permits, revoking their permit for the L. Ron Hubbard way. Why is that so hard? Can we get it on the board? Can we at least have it as an option to look at? That would show that we care. And that to me, it's like little things for you guys. Yesterday, I also saw the indentured slaves, Sea Org members working on the sidewalks on Catalina. They're literally busting open the sidewalk, and then they're putting PVC piping, and it looks like they're installing like a new electrical gate. None of that's permitted. They have cones, and what they do is they have a stack of the city frames that they just pull up, and they just use. They have them waiting there. Why is that okay? These are the little things that they just it looks like the city put it there. And it's not. It's a manipulation of Scientology's tactics. And this happens every single day. No more slave labor. Revoke their L. Ron Hubbard revocable permit.
Thank you very much. We will now transition to our virtual platform.
Thank you, President Kang. And we have Georgina. You have 2 minutes to offer your commentary, and please indicate which item you're speaking.
Okay, I'd like to start with the minutes. I think it's wonderful that you guys are installing Granicus. I can't wait to see the improvements that come from that. I look forward to seeing these public comments indicated in your minutes so that it'll be easier for everyone to look back and see what was said and what actions were taken. We can follow up on what actions were taken. Your YouTube channel has every title the exact same, hundreds of videos over years, and they all have the exact same title. The date, at very least, should be included in these titles so that it is researchable, so that they can be utilized to their full advantage. I want to speak on the road improvements agenda item. I don't remember which number that is, but the fact that you have slave labor doing public works on a city street is reprehensible. How is that legal? It's dangerous. It's dangerous for the citizens. It's dangerous for those enslaved people. They need to be helped. Please do better. Thank you. I yield back my time.
And that concludes multiple agenda item commentary this morning.
Thank you very much. With that, we will close the multiple item public comment portion of today's meeting and move forward with the approval of minutes for Friday, January 16, 2026. Commissioners, any questions or comments? Seeing none, is there a first and a second?
So move. Second.
First by President Pro Tem Grant, seconded by Commissioner Carmen.
Thanks, Peter. That was a good point. Actually, I should thank Peter again, because it was Peter that brought that to my attention initially. I mean, it was months ago now. But yeah, Peter, I tried to do you as my supportive squirrel of the day, but I couldn't animate your icon picture, your channel picture, because of the nature of it. So I'm sorry about that. I'll think of a workaround, but yeah, it wouldn't let me do it. Hi, Yadira. Who else? Well, I didn't want you to think I'm like skipping over you and doing everyone else. I wanted to feature you. You do a lot for me, and you do a lot for these meetings. I know you work behind the scenes to disseminate information to Audit, Mona, Lara, me, Amy, all of us, Haggis. I know your heart's really in this, and I appreciate you. You can skip you. Yeah, I know. I know that's how you feel, like you're a little modest and don't want to be featured, but you deserve it. And so I wanted to do it. All right, guys, I'm really tired and the meeting is over. So go jump on Audit stream, Laura's stream, if she has one going. Who knows what meeting they're going to be up to next. And last week after this meeting, they went to another meeting, and then they ran into that Dianetics table at lunch. So go give them some love and support. Who knows what they're going to encounter today. I can't wait to find out. So bye, guys. Go out and do something fun. Thanks for coming in. Bye. Whoop, it's not ending. Don't want to replay of yesterday where it didn't end.